is a very auspicious occasion, and it is my distinct pleasure and privilege to be here, flying all of 23 hours directly from New York. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, our patrons, and of course, our sponsors who we could not live without, we are very happy to have you all here. Tonight we are celebrating history. After 50 years, the radiant torch of ABS-CBN remains burning. And our family continues to grow bigger and, well, older, graciously older. So I'm certain many of you are not in this world or a gleam in your parents' eyes when we were doing student canteen. But no matter what generation you come from, as long as you carry the ABS-CBN spirit in your heart, the spirit to make the lives of Filipinos, our people, better, more enjoyable, more meaningful. Tonight, this is your history. Let me tell you this. If you don't know your family history, a writer once said, we are like a leaf that doesn't know it's part of a tree. Well, who doesn't want to celebrate our history anyway? We're doing this show live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and all the preparations befitting a 50-year celebration, more than 40 years of which I was a part of back then. But do you know that the first person who did a live show for ABS-CBN is right here? This was such a pleasant surprise for me backstage. My dear friend, your dear friend, actually also once upon a time my confessor. Let's give him a big hand. Father James Reuter. Where else do we find a blend of happiness and sentimentality but in the bosom of our own family, which is ABS-CBN. I'm honored to present to you, ladies and gentlemen, and I was there when his father started, bosom friend, colleague, pioneer. Carry the torch in the next 50 years and onwards is his son and this gentleman. He broke the frontiers of broadcasting and turned ABS-CBN into a media conglomeration that is now the largest company in the Philippines. Largest and most successful. Ladies and gentlemen, as we conquer more ground, trust that this man is committed to bring us all there. It is my pleasure and privilege to introduce none other than the chairman and chief executive and officer of ABS-CBN, the man, the brains behind all this. Let's give him a big hand. Mr. Eugenio Gabby Lopez III. I knew him and he was then that high. And look at him now. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Thank you, Laura.
On behalf of ABS-CBN, we would like to thank all of you for joining us as we celebrate 50 years in television. I would like to start by acknowledging the contributions of many people who are not here with us tonight. My father would have loved tonight's grand celebration. More than anyone, the values that drive this company emanated from him. That relentless, hard-driving spirit is at the heart of all our successes. But more than just my father are the many names of those who have gone but left an indelible mark on us. There is Rolly Cruz, our Executive Vice President, who just passed away 6 months ago. There is Nida Blanca, the indefatigable actress. And of course, who can forget Panchito, he of the comic duo of Buhay Artista. All these people and many more are in our hearts tonight as we celebrate our 50th. They are family. For this is a family business. But it is not only the Lopez family that inhabits ABS-CBN. There is the Santos family. Charo, our EVP, who heads our entertainment group. Her sister Malu, managing director of our film division, Star Cinema. May, another sister who is an executive producer. And Joey, a brother who sells and installs the Filipino channel in Los Angeles, California. Then there's the Carandang family, whose patriarch, Kadi, was our first head of the engineering division. His son, Dennis, now heads our network engineering group. His cousin, Olive, is a manager at our research division. Olive's brother, Victor, works as a broadcast technician in Studio 23. Another brother of Olive, Mar, is in CCU operations. And younger brother, Greg, is in BTR operations at ANC, our news channel. We are still waiting for John Paulo, the Benjamin of Olive's family, who unfortunately is still in school. In fact, there are more Carandangs working at ABS than Lopez's. And of course, we have many couples who have found each other here. Our most famous couple being Senator Kiko Pangilinan and our megastar, Sharon Cuneta. I am constantly besieged by retiring employees who want their son or daughter to take over their job. Like all their sons and daughters, I learned the business at the dinner table, absorbing the ebb and flow through the heart many years before the mind began to learn the specifics. Nowadays, the term family business denotes an environment that is less than professional. I beg to differ. The Asian business model is strewn with family conglomerates. We are told by all the leading business consultants that we must shed assets, focus on core competence, globalize in order to survive. Even in the content business, we must globalize if we are not to be swallowed up by all the novelas, chinovelas, telenovelas, and who knows what will come next. Yes, we must spread our wings beyond our shores in order to survive. But let us not leave behind the values that got us there. Kapamilya is about shared values. In times of crisis, it is the family that we run to. It nurtures and protects us. Chris and her mother have dramatically shown us the value of family. Kapamilya is about unity. Like any family, we all fight and squabble. But when the meeting is over and there is work to be done, there is no doubt on purpose or resolve. Kapamilya is about the greater good. In today's modern management theories, I often wonder what happened to the traditional leaders. In a family business, the head is the servant to all. As Rabbi Hillel said 2,100 years ago, if I am only for myself, then who am I? And so tonight, we celebrate our family through the years. You are all members of our larger family. You, the advertiser, have nurtured and provided for us. You, the viewer, have been our inspiration, our guiding light. Tonight, we celebrate with all of you. Let us also remember those that went before us. So tonight, we are in service of the Filipino worldwide, here and beyond. Good evening.